So Fire in the Flood,
Yes.
I'm especially excited about that song because we've got a homegrown tie, Click 98.9, all about our homegrown bands, artist ties, and you recorded at Bear Creek.
Yes, I recorded my album in Bear Creek in Woodinville, which was a beautiful place to record. And I've got some, I guess I've got some connections here because my producer, Ryan, he lives here, and I used the musicians from the area, so we've got a bit of a crew coming to the show tonight, and always a lot of fun memories of just recording and just kind of spending time in Seattle. I had about a week by myself in the city here when I was recording, and I just kind of was wandering the streets and it's probably one of the cities that I'm most familiar with because of that, so yeah.
And the video for Fire in the Flood, you have a homegrown tie too as well.
Yeah, actually, there is. The director, who is really amazing, I saw she did the film clip for AWOL Nation song, The Moon, what's it called? That song, which is awesome, whatever that song is. I saw the film clip and I was like, whoa, this is just a really badass film clip. And so she came to the Taylor Swift show, actually. She's lovely, so I don't know, it just keeps happening.
And I've heard that you've been at a Mariners game.
Yes.
And a Seahawks game.
Yeah. I've been to a Seahawks game. That was really amazing. So I was in that stadium to see the Seahawks, and that was really cool. And they smashed the Vikings, and I was just like, everyone was just so much friendship and like warmth between the Seahawks fans. I was like, this is so good. Like, this is in Australia. People are kind of like, like they get involved, but it was like, I just was wishing that I had a Guernsey or something so I could high five everybody. That was cool. And then I came back to do the Taylor Swift concert there, and I was like, this is so cool. Because I've seen what it's like to be in the stands there, and then I got to be on stage. It was cool.
I feel like no matter where you are in Seattle, you might run into Vance Joy at some point, because
Yeah.
you're around.
Yeah, you're wondering.
Speaking of Taylor Swift, you toured with Taylor.
Yeah.
You're on tour now with Elle King.
Yeah.
So you have three options. Your answers are Taylor Swift, Elle King, or both.
Okay.
All right. I wrote these down. So if you were going to set up a friend on a date, Taylor, Elle, or both?
I mean, they're both taken, but depends. I mean, it depends. I mean, I was hanging out with Elle last night. She's such a lovely person. So I don't know. Maybe it depends. I think for my friends, I think life might be simpler if they were going out with Elle, even though she is a rock star. She doesn't have like 1 billion followers yet, so it might be easier to manage.
Absolutely. If your next romantic song, breakup or happy, either way, who would you pick? Who would you call first?
Oh.
Or would you have a powwow with both of them?
I mean, both for sure. I know that Elle King could provide a lot of the fire and the kind of she's a badass. She's really good. So both, yeah, I guess.
And home for a holiday dinner, if you're going to bring somebody home.
I think, I bring both back because they're two amazing women, and yeah. But I'm really enjoying being on tour with Elle. She's just incredible, and I love being on tour with Taylor as well. So yeah.
So the secret answer to that question is Vance Joy is the perfect man because he answered both.
Yeah.
I knew it would go that way.
I love being on tour with amazing songwriters, and there's a lot of amazing women songwriters. So it's cool. I've had good luck to be on Taylor Swift's tour is crazy, but to have Elle King, supporting me is amazing as well because she's awesome. So I feel very lucky.
Now, when you are in a relationship,
mm-hmm.
What would your definition of cheating be? I like to ask everyone this question because I feel like it's a big gray area.
Yeah.
And so when you're with someone, what is not okay?
Well, I don't think you should. You can't be married to someone and also have a different family with a different. That's for me, and I know I'm a bit extreme. Like some people will be like, "That's fine, that's not cheating." To have a couple, maybe 3 or 4 secret families on the side, but for me, I am a stickler. I'm very conventional, and people think I'm old-fashioned. But I'm a kind of a one relationship, one family kind of guy. So that for me is too far.
I think that's an excellent answer.
Yeah.
And a white lie that you find yourself telling. So a small lie, a little lie.
Oh, what's a lie? I'm often in conversations when someone will refer to a movie or a song, and they kind of, I guess they assume that I know what they're talking about. So they'll be like, and you know that song "Can't Get Enough" by the band Devo, and I'm like, yeah, I love that song. And it's just like, it's easier. It's at some point, it's just like, it's easier just to be like, they think I know what they're talking about, so I do that a bit, but my intentions are good.
I believe they are.
Yeah.
And I think the question on everyone's mind is, do you wake up with your hair looking that great?
So last night I washed my hair, and so you guys are getting some really interesting stuff out of me, but this may or not be interesting to people. But last night I was washing my hair, and when you wash your hair, when you've got curly hair, you wake up in the morning and it's like this horrible kind of, it would be, I guess, the equivalent of cotton candy, where it's kind of like got a life of its own, and it kind of, you walk and your hair's still over here, and it kind of gradually moves, and then it's like, and I get up in the morning and when I'm at home, my sister looks at me and she's just like, what is going on with that? Like, what are you even doing? So that's what happened this morning. So I have to put lots of product in it to like make it look presentable. Hopefully it's working. I try my best every day. It's what you've got to do best of what you got, right? So.
Absolutely. Vance Joy, your one family cotton candy Seattle second home dude.
Thank you.
We're going to take some pictures with him, so we'll get you guys lined up.